Okay, we're rising out of closed session at 7:40, and I'll turn the meeting over to our clerk, Michael Barnier, for the Verizon report.
Thank you. The resolutions coming out of closed session are as follows. In regards to the private servicing agreement, that council directs staff to proceed as discussed in closed session.
Okay, so we have that recommendation. Is there a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councillor McKinnon, seconded by Councillor Kingma. All those in favor? And that's carried. Thank you.
In regards to Crathie Hall, that council directs staff to include funds in the 2024 budget for the disposition of Crathie Hall, and that council directs staff to initiate this project in 2024.
Okay, could I have a mover and a seconder? Moved by Councillor Brody, seconded by Councillor Nordoff. All those in favor? And that's carried. Thank you.
And in regards to the Feezy Street truck issue, that council extend the removal deadline by 3 months to December 16th, 2023. And that council direct the CAO that no further extensions will be considered. And that the CAO is to remove the vehicle if the vehicle is still parked on the north end of Feezy Street on or shortly after December 16th, 2023.
I have a mover and a seconder. Moved by Councillor McKinnon, seconded by Councillor Kingma. All those in favor? And that's carried. Thank you. Okay, do we have anything for other business? Councillor Kingma?
Yeah, through the mayor to Johnny. Hi there. Do we feel like we should be tendering the tanker purchase this fall for the fire department?
Great question. Let's try to speak for Dan. We would need direction from council to start that process, just because that wasn't included in the 2023 budget. So we need that commitment of funds or that commitment from council to do that. Based on discussions with Dan, it will take some time for that to come in. So not a bad idea. I can pass it off to Dan to see if it's something that he would want to do. But a report would come to council to really amend the 2023 budget to include the tanker.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chief Parker's not here tonight to speak to that. Councillor Brody?
Well, I would just think everything's so delayed that we won't be spending funds till 2025, right? So there's no way it'll be in 2024. So maybe Dan should really probably find a date but it's a realistic delivery date. So we have a good idea, right?
Okay, well, I'll circle back with Chief Parker and perhaps he can speak to that at our next meeting. Or we can have a staff report from him.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, or Madam Mayor, through you to council, Mr. Mayor.
It's okay.
I apologize. We did talk about this at our most recent management meeting. We're trying to figure out what the best way to procure the fire truck is. We have a couple cooperative procurement tools that we can investigate. And then we have the tendering option under our procurement policy that we can use as well. So Dan and I have been chatting about when the best time to pull that trigger will be, and we'll have an answer for council in probably a couple of weeks, either on the next council meeting or the October 16th council meeting. But you're right, we got to get moving on that thing. So we'll follow up. I'll follow up with Chief Parker and we'll bring something back to council.
Great, thank you. Any other business? Councillor Kingma?
I'll be brief. Just wondering if we should get a presentation from our insurance provider.
Great question. Yes, we did have a meeting with our insurance provider a couple weeks ago, and that was brought up as far as part of the budget process to have the insurance provider come to council to explain the increases we have been seeing, just to provide better context to council on that.
Unfortunately, industry-wide, it's not a good news story. The reinsurers are passing the higher rates down through the food chain to the policyholders, that's for sure. Okay, any other business? Seeing none, we have a recommendation that bylaw 52 of 2023, which was the building bylaw we heard tonight from Arnie, and bylaw 53 of 2023, confirming September 18th, 2023, receive first, second, and third and final readings. Could I have a mover and a seconder? Moved by Counselor Nordhoff, seconded by Counselor McKinnon. All those in favor? And that's carried. And could I have a motion to adjourn at 7:45 PM? Moved by Counselor Brody, seconded by Counselor Kingma. All those in favor? And that's carried. Thank you.